Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Revved Up. As any other driver or anyone who uses the road, the first thing you need to do is fuel your car, have enough fuel to hit the road. So in this week's Revved Up, we are ready, fully fueled up. Welcome to the show for this very week, as we have tips for you. We have cars in case you want to buy a car this very week. Plus, as always, we take you for the road review. Whichever car we have this week, you probably will be very much interested in it. Thank you very much for joining us this week. Let's get the show on the road.
On this edition of Revved Up, if you notice that your brake light fills with water when it rains or from condensation, there is a quick fix to solve the problem temporarily. Use a spanner to carefully unscrew the nuts at the back of the brake light. Remove the bulbs and drain the water inside the brake light before replacing. If water is entering the brake light, however, this usually means there's a crack in the lens, so it should be replaced as soon as possible.
My name is Arthur Blake Jr. I am the 10 times national motocross champion. I am the 2015 national rally champion and also the 2015 national enduro champion. You're welcome to my place. This is a Speedway Quick Fix, and I would like to welcome the Revved Up team to my place and show you around. There's a couple of interesting pictures. To start off, we have pictures of my dad racing back in 1972. There's a newspaper cutout, the recorder. That was way back in 1972 when my dad was racing the Alphegons. And just below, you can see a picture of Idi Amin handing an award to my late uncle, the late Paddy Blake. Paddy Blake was also a motorcycle racing champion and a motor rallying car champion as well. There's some other pictures, myself rallying with my wife, Noella. That was way back in 2003. She was the first, pretty much the second lady navigator in this country. We can see pictures of my boys. Alistair, he's riding on two wheels and he was only 2.5 years old over there. We have Paddy Blake, who also started when he was very young, 3 years old. They are now much bigger and racing much bigger bikes. My niece racing as well on bike number 4. We had a couple of champions from the Blake family in 2015. I'll take you around and show you my different bits and pieces in this place. This is actually a 1978 Yamaha YZ250. This belonged to my late uncle, Paddy Blake Sr. It's what he used to race in the 80s, and it made history in its days. Another interesting part of my shop is this room over here. This is my private and storage room for some of my equipment. This here is my dirt bike. This is what I use for motocross, racing motocross. This is a 2013 Kawasaki 450. It's a 4-stroke, and I race with it in the MX1 class. At the back here, I have 2 bikes. This one to my left is a Yamaha. It's a 2016 Yamaha YZF 250. And my oldest son, Alistair Blake, races this bike. This is what is a newer version of the bike that we saw over there for my late uncle, Paddy Blake. Right here behind me is a Yamaha YZ125. And this one's raced by my 11-year-old son, Paddy Blake. He races a Yamaha YZ125. It's a 2015. This is the storage area and private and storage area for this racing equipment and a couple of spare parts for my rally car. We have tires over there, suspension, lights, body parts, suspension parts, you name it. Here at Speedway Quick Fix, we do lots of body work. We do the body work in that section. We do lots of paint work as well. We have a spray booth over there, and we do mechanical work, especially, we specialize in Japanese vehicles. We have a fabrication department where we build the buggies. We do all sorts of construction, roof racks, bush bars. Here I have the racing equipment. This is a 2004 Subaru Impreza. It's my rally car. And here we have the racing buggy that I built. And next time, join me at the Gruger racetrack or the Uganda Motorsports Arena on Busika, Gayaza Road. And then I'll show you this racing equipment in action.
Now, it just doesn't make sense if every Wednesday night here on Revved Up, we just show you the new and interesting cars without us actually letting you guys in on how to maintain your car. Now, the most important part on a car is not the tires. It's not the steering wheel. It's not the seats. They are important, but the most important part is the engine. So one of the things you need to do is to make sure you keep your engine as healthy as it gets. And then you've got to use Shell V-Power, which, by the way, is a performance fuel. The moment you use Shell V-Power, you will feel the response from your engine. You'll feel it's more welcoming and it will be more healthy as well. So go get yourself some Shell V-Power as we go get ourselves some futuristic cars.
Futuristic vehicles, brought to you by Shell V-Power. Chrome-plated grills of fine glossy finish, plush leather lining every inch of the interior, a digital media receiver. All this is nothing without performance. A great set of wheels is only as good as the engine powering it, and coursing through every great engine are the world's finest motor oils.
It's all about the engine.
Whatever you drive, whatever the condition, we have the right motor oil for your engine. Visit any Shell service station near you and choose the right oil for your engine. Shell Motor Oils, because it's all about the engine.
It's all about the engine.
Sometimes a regular old supercar just isn't decadent enough for the truly high rollers. Perhaps that's why Mansory, the German tuner company, has chosen to transform the already impossibly opulent supercars into rolling legends. The Rolls-Royce Wraith has undergone such a transformation to become the Wraith Palm Edition 999. There are only 9 of these custom vehicles, possibly because there's only 9 people in the world who could or would spend such gargantuan sums on moving luxury. The most noticeable change to this car is the gold-plated exterior. Not all of it is gold, though, just the roof, wheels, mirrors, bumper, hood, and the interior trimming. If that's not enough, however, Mansory kindly offers to gold-plate any other surface you feel is missing out. The unseen changes are incredible as well. The standard Wraith has a 6.6-litre engine that delivers 624 horsepower, but the Palm Edition boasts a staggering 730 horsepower. The white leather interior has seats fit for a king, quite literally, since there is gold embedded in those as well. Fortunately, no price has yet been revealed for the Wraith Palm Edition 999, so all but 9 of us in the world can keep envying and dreaming for a while longer.
Very, very dark in there. That's why the mechanics go all the time to make sure they look at the underside of your car, change some oil as well. But it's very dark. Now, at Revved Up, we don't want you to stay in the dark, just like some of the mechanics who go down here. That is the reason we're saying you can follow us on our Facebook page and know what exactly is happening with Revved Up throughout the week. That is Revved Up Uganda. Do join us on our Facebook page. Or better still, you also can go to YouTube and see all the other videos that we have shown on the show. And, catch up with the different aspects of the show. For now, let me go back into the dark because the mechanic down here has got a thing or two to teach me. All right, so here on Revved Up, we continue helping you get cars, buy cars with Checky. All you have to do is go to the browser and put in checky.co.ug and you look at so many options. You see, Checky has got so many options of cars. A couple of weeks ago, we brought you the fuel efficient cars. We've talked about SUVs on the show. Now, this week, we're talking about commercial cars, which is quite debatable because some commercial cars also can be, general family cars. But you have pickups, you have vans, you have heavy-duty trucks, all those options, Checky has got them. Now, of course, you also can go to Checky in case you want to buy or sell a car. By the way, it's not just about buying a car from Checky. So feel very free with going to checky.co.ug and getting yourself the car that you definitely are looking for and also that fits within your budget. Take a look. All right, so for this week's road review, we've been receiving some inbox and also caught up with some of the viewers. It just seems some of you guys did not get enough of the Subaru Forester. So what we did was take you back to that shoot before we show you any other new car which should be coming up somewhere next week. For now, take a look at that shoot.
With the vast amount of challenges and opportunities that the modern man and woman face, versatility is of utmost importance in a vehicle. Combining speed, power, fuel efficiency, and superior design, the Subaru Forester is more than equipped to provide for its owner. The new Forester boasts a 2.0-litre petrol engine that delivers a top speed of 192 kilometers per hour and can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 11.8 seconds.
Now, it's a very emotional topic for me because, hey, I do drive a Subaru, but mine is the old version. This one is 2000, first generation. You can even struggle to look at the Subaru badge from a distance. So this week we are talking about the latest Forester, the latest. There's lots of dramatic moments to talk about power, efficiency, style, and shape. Hey, come join me as we stop talking about this 2000 edition to the latest. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 2000, the Forester 2016. Now this is my car, but it's an old one. Still beautiful, the performance is still brilliant, but now we've got to focus on the 2016 edition. Kind of feel ashamed that they're close to each other, but don't mind, let's focus on this one now. All right, so first generation, second generation, third generation, ladies and gentlemen, fourth generation. Now some call it Subaru. We call it Subaru here. This is the Forester 2016, and we should be talking about all the difference it makes from all the other, of course, Subaru. So many Subaru fans are not very comfortable with this new look, but they will get comfortable definitely. And as always, we are joined by the experts on the show. So join me in welcoming Aldo Mpamya, who of course is the service manager, Kampala Motors. Look, the Subaru fans, the Subaru drivers out there are what you can refer to as a cult in the motor industry. They love their Subaru. You know about that cult?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you also know, because first of all, I'm questioning you, do you know there's been a very big change in shape from, first to this, and do you think the Subaru fans are comfortable? Do you think they like what they see?
Well, as Subaru, we decided to change the shape of the model simply because we wanted more space. Our users needed more space, more legroom, and that's why you see the transition and the beauty in this vehicle, together with the changing trends in the world. So we wanted to give our users a more efficient vehicle, a more well-designed vehicle.
Well, if you're one of those Subaru fans who is still trying to get to grips with the SUV, you could say, or with the new shape, you could take some solace in the fact that performance, the engine power of the Subaru is consistent.
Yes. Nothing much has changed about the performance, but now we have redesigned the engine of this Subaru Forester.
Yeah.
We have moved away from the traditional EJ20 engine to the FB engine kind of engine. This gives you more efficiency, more fuel efficiency, because that is what we were focused on. The vehicles we had before had totally a different kind of technology.
Yeah.
So we have introduced new variable valve systems to give you more power, but with less fuel consumption. That is what the whole idea is about.
The interior of the Forester is incredibly spacious for both the passengers and the driver, and it is able to transport a great deal of cargo thanks to its immense capacity. The refined grey colour scheme gives it a polished and modern look, and the passengers are well catered for with digital connectivity, a quality audio system, and an overhead console.
All right, now we've got to talk about a few things inside the 2016 Forester. First of all, the seats do come with cloth, but you can customize these ones and have leather on them, so there's no problem with them. They're very comfortable seats, and they have got those stoppers at the end, meaning if you go into deep corners, you're actually kind of safe. The steering wheel is like any other steering wheel these days of new generation cars, whether it's a sedan, whether it's an SUV. You've got all these controls, of course, on the steering wheel. First of all, there's the big Subaru badge that comes your way just to let you in on information that actually using a Subaru. And then you have the sports mode, the intelligence mode, you have your volume controls here, you have your Bluetooth here as well. As well, it has its pedal shifters slightly below the steering wheel. Now they're very easy to use. If you just want to change the gears, go up, just come here. There you go. That is just putting your gears up. And on this side, you've got a similar, of course, up, which pretty much takes them down. And you don't have to come to the main, of course, gear box area to actually change and have that kind of experience. So it's that good with the 2016 edition. And of course, recently, what's an SUV without a panoramic sunroof? You can open this and enjoy the sun and close it. Oh, I've just been told you don't have to go manual. You don't have to go manual. See, I'm used to my 2000 edition of the Subaru. You just have to press a couple of buttons here and there and things will be opening. Ladies and gentlemen, 2016.
Andrew, you should know that not all days are the same.
Yeah.
And the Subaru itself gives you the opportunity to handle these days and go through these days with ease. The ground clearance is one very, very key aspect, which is for our roads is key. We have the new concept, that is the X mode, which has been incorporated in this model, which means any driver, as with the touch of the button, any driver can maneuver through slippery roads. We're in the rainy season right now. You can maneuver slippery roads, rough roads with ease. Even for that driver who is not very skillful, you know, you can be able to maneuver all through these roads. It has a very good legroom at the back. Yeah, you can be able to seat 3 people at the back. But for those who have children, we have side steps which are a bit rugged. So when your child is getting into the car, it's not slippery for them.
But the legroom here is about 43 inches.
Yes.
And then behind it's 38 inches,
Exactly.
which is good even for a tall person.
For a tall person,
Yeah.
You can be able to fit in this car and drive with all comfort.
Now, this is the biggest test, ladies and gentlemen, of the Subaru Forester 2016. We're going to go down, and I don't have to press these brakes. I do not have to press these brakes.
Just your legs can be very. You don't have.
If I could put my legs for you guys in the air, I could really, but I'm going downhill. It's this steep, but I'm not pressing the brakes.
You don't even have to. You only have to steer. That is.
So I have to make sure you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. I know with this system you're a bit scared.
I'm very scared. I have this feeling of it. This thing is going to get off the road, but I tell you what,
it cannot.
It's keeping me intact. Like, I don't have to press nothing. I'm not pressing the brakes. I promise, ladies and gentlemen.
It's taking charge of each and every system.
You can even hear that.
Yeah.
And up to now, I'm not pressing the brakes. And here we are. And clap to Subaru. So we are going up now.
Yeah.
We've reached the point where you really have to go up.
Yeah.
And there is something called the X mode.
Yeah.
Take us through the X mode. What does it do? Because now we need to go up and make sure we are comfortable.
Yeah. The X mode is meant to actually help you maneuver through rough terrain without any problems. Regardless of your skill as a driver, you're able to maneuver through up the hill.
All right, let's put it on and see our going up. That's how smooth it is, ladies and gentlemen. You just move up as smooth as you can get, and with the kind of roads in the suburbs of Kampala today.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, look at how easy we've gone up. Subaru for life, man. Subaru.
It is rare to find a vehicle that is sporty and modern, outdoorsy and urban, efficient and powerful, sleek and spacious. But the Subaru Forester somehow manages to fulfill every expectation and more. It is the perfect companion for nearly every situation and need, proving that quality vehicles have one thing in common: versatility.
All right, so as we finish tonight's show, this very segment is the tire area, really, where they repair tires, replace tires as well. Now, someone has told me this is a tire replacing machine. Someone else says it's a tire changing machine. So it's something to do with tires. And I really want to learn and see what exactly it does. So for you guys, we shall see you next week, because this should take long. Don't want to keep you guys around for so long. But as I try to learn how to work the tires, keep it revved up, stay very safe on those roads, and see you guys next week.